Envision's first involvement with Mount Sinai Hospital was actually as a wayfinding consultant on their redevelopment project more than 10 years ago. Mount Sinai is a downtown hospital. It's a very complex building and a very complex operation, and Envision was engaged to help redesign all of the signage, including the donor recognition signage, as part of an RFP process back in around 2013. We worked very closely with the foundation and also with some of the key donors, all of whom had input and worked very closely with us as we went through various iterations. Overall, more than 1,000 hours worth of design was put into our original wall back in 2013.
When selecting a partner and understanding who we wanted to go forward with for the new donor wall, we actually went out for an RFP and an RFI to sort of understand who the best partner would be for us moving forward with the donor wall.
Mount Sinai felt that it was important to them to make a further investment in the wall to upgrade it with the very latest technology. Once again, they had a competitive tender process, which was around selecting a company that was both technically competent and qualified, as well as having the design skills to be able to achieve the upgrades that they were looking for. And Envision was selected to do a full technology change out and enhancement, and also to refurbish the existing wall.
In the end, we ended up going with Envision again, which was our partner from before. So we just did our due diligence to understand, is there anybody else out there that would do things better? But we had to be fair to ourselves and ensure that they were the best fit, and at the end of the day, we did go with them. We worked with Envision to design what the new donor wall would look like. They really brought interesting ideas of how static concepts or 2D graphics could really be brought to life. They helped us and developed unique templates that we can just plug and play content in, and they would just sort of magically animate and look quite refined.
So going back to front on how the technology would be applied, how it would be serviced, how it would be installed on the day, how do we make sure that it still looks as great 12 years from now. It was a very key partnership in fully understanding the product and the best practices around using it in a very busy public space.
One of the key design challenges we had to overcome was how to build a very large-scale wall which needed to fit into what was quite a tight space in the busy thoroughfare of the main hospital lobby. One of the ways that the designers solved the challenge of such a large fixture in a small space was by creating an element of dimensionality within the wall. So the wall doesn't just sit flush to the wall. All the technology is housed effectively in a stainless steel pod which sits proud of the wall and which seemingly floats in the wall, creating a sense of lightness.
And working within kind of those constraints was certainly a challenge because we were adding a significant amount more power of these displays, and of course the understandable challenges with bringing a different resolution pattern into the area. How do we overcome them? Again, through partnership with Planar, we overcame these challenges. Their engineering team is critical in helping us understand not only how things mount on installation day, but how they change over time, age and heat. So we accounted for things like sag, seasonal, weather change. Those are all discussions we have with the engineering team to make sure that this experience can stand the test of time and perform optimally.
The new wall is quite eye-catching and really is a gem within the main floor corridor, and I think it's a beautiful place to showcase and to recognize some of the gifts that we've received. So everyone is sort of quite proud to see their face and their name on the wall. We've had experiences when we've walked some of our donors, and when they get into the hospital, they see their name or they see their picture quite large, and it's very impactful. Like I've seen some of our donors or donors' families get quite emotional when they see some of the big pictures up on the wall.